Let me ask you a question that might make you a little uncomfortable, but it's a question that could change the trajectory of your life. Is your spouse a partner in your destiny, or are they a prison guard keeping you from it? Take a deep breath and sit with that for a moment, because this is not just about marriage. This is about purpose, fulfillment, and the very essence of why you are here on this earth. Every single one of us is born with potential, with dreams buried deep in our hearts, waiting to be unlocked. We have unique callings, assignments, and purposes that whisper to us in the quiet moments when the noise of the world fades and we allow ourselves to dream. But here is the truth most people avoid: the person you marry will either propel you towards your destiny or become the greatest roadblock standing in your way. Think about this. There are people who were once full of ambition, talent, and vision. The moment they said, I do, something shifted. Their fire dimmed. Their confidence waned. They started doubting themselves. Why? Because they married someone who could not see their greatness, someone who spoke words that clipped their wings instead of words that lifted them to soar, a partner who ridiculed their dreams instead of protecting them, a partner who made them feel guilty for wanting more instead of encouraging them to chase what was already theirs. And the most dangerous part, most of the time, this happens so subtly that the person doesn't even realize they are being caged. They call it compromise. They call it keeping the peace. But in reality, they are dying inside, slowly, quietly, and unnoticed. Have you ever felt like you had to shrink yourself to make your spouse comfortable? Have you ever been afraid to speak about your dreams because you knew they would not understand? If so, I need you to listen closely. Love is not a prison. Love does not shackle you into mediocrity. Love does not demand that you sacrifice your God given purpose for the sake of keeping the relationship alive. A true partner doesn't hold you back, they push you forward. A true partner doesn't make you choose between them and your destiny, they work with you into it. A true partner doesn't feel threatened by your success, they celebrate it because they see your win as their win. Think about the greatest figures in history: leaders, innovators, pioneers. Do you think they got there alone? No, they had someone who stood by them, someone who believed when no one else did, someone who whispered, you were made for this in the moments of doubt. So let me ask you again: is your spouse a partner in your destiny, or are they unknowingly or knowingly playing the role of a prison guard, keeping you from it? I won't sugarcoat this. Sometimes we fall in love with people before we truly discover who they are. And when we finally wake up to our calling, we realize that the person we married is not equipped to work that journey with us. And that is painful. That is a deep, gut wrenching realization, because love alone is not always enough. Love without alignment leads to resentment. And if your spouse doesn't understand your calling, they may try to tame it. If they don't respect your vision, they may try to redefine it. If they feel threatened by your growth, they may subconsciously work to sabotage it. This is why who you marry is one of the most critical decisions of your life, because the right partner will amplify everything good inside of you, while the wrong one will suffocate it before it even has a chance to breathe. So here is the moment of truth. If your spouse is already a partner in your destiny, thank them today. Celebrate them. Recognize that what you have is rare and worth nurturing. Love them fiercely and grow together. But if your spouse is in any way acting as a prison guard, whether consciously or unconsciously, you have to make a decision. That doesn't always mean walking away, but it does mean confronting the reality of what is happening. It means having a hard conversation. It means standing firm in your calling and refusing to dim your light. And yes, in some cases, it may mean choosing your destiny over a relationship that is slowly killing you. Because at the end of the day, you will stand before God alone. And He will ask you what you did with the gifts He placed inside of you. Will you tell Him that you buried them for the sake of keeping a relationship alive? Think about that. Or will you say that you found a partner who walked with you, prayed for you, challenged you, and helped you become all that you were meant to be? The choice is yours. So I leave you with this. Look at your life. Look at your spouse. Look at where you are versus where you dream to be. Ask yourself, am I flying or am I caged? If you are caged, what are you going to do about it? I hope this has helped someone today. Thank you for watching or listening, and I hope to see you in my next video. God bless you.